Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in L.A. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Austin Reaves.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reaves out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And tonight's stand, one team boasts a stellar offense while the other... A solid defense.
Well, Brian, you know me. I am always partial to the great defensive teams, but today's game, with how the rules have changed, the offense seems to always have the upper hand.
James outside. Shot from the low post is good.
You're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Champagnie. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession and he'll slam it home.
Vincent outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Davis. And it's good. 2 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys. Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Reaves, the pass to Davis. Here's James. The shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Wembanyama. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Back to Paul. Baseline jumper. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Yeah, these are the shots Paul hunts for. He is so confident at this range.
Outside Reaves. Barnes against James. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside for Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Now here's Reaves. He played a great game against San Antonio. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Wembanyama, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Vincent. And no good, trying to use the glass. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell with it. Vincent picks him up. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes the screen. Paul passes to Barnes. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
There's James on the wing. Pass to Davis. Out to Hachimura to end the run. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell for 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. It's stolen by Wembanyama. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Wembanyama. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They're up 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. James is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hood Schifino. And Connect subbed in for Reddish. Wembanyama screen. Paul passes to Wembanyama. To the paint. Now here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Going up top. It's Wembanyama.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
The shot by James, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Wembanyama down low. He's marked by Finney Smith. Vassell, he's open. Here's Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Finney Smith. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James outside. Here's Christie. Gets the 3 to fall.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Collins. Here's Wesley. Check by James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Collins a screen. Pass to Castle. Collins outside. Let's go with a 3. Benson grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 4. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Vincent's gotten his first basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Castle, still without a bucket. Another shot. Back to Collins, 5 on the clock. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
San Antonio again missing.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Vincent, drives to the hoop, and he lays it up and in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Collins outside. That 3's off the mark. And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They now take the lead. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Champagnie, he's checked in for Johnson, and it's Devin Vassell in for Wesley. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Inside, it's stolen by Barnes. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Over to the wing. Vincent passes to Hachimura. Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vanderbilt. Puts up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
I just love the ball.
San Antonio trailing here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with the ball. Now here's Davis, covered by Wembanyama. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Not going to go that time. Tie game in Los Angeles. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The Spurs, 20.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Chris Paul. Barnes is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside Reeves. Vincent outside. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Ball passes to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on James. James with a steal. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Wembanyama up top. Wembanyama double-teamed to the right side. Outside Paul. Spurs need to get one up here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Spurs, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
The shot by James, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Reeves. Outside for Wembanyama. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's James. And off the front iron, and in it goes. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Paul passes to Champagny. Right side, Wembanyama. Plenty of space. And the jumper is good. Champagny's got his first bucket in this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Reeves with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. James, a screen on Paul. 13 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Vincent passes to Davis. For the tie. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Keldon Johnson.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Castle for three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Spins. Right side Davis for the lead. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Castle. Buries it down low. Castle's got 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And here's Reddish. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Collins with the rebound. Here's Castle. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Vassell finds Paul. Barnes with a screen on Reddish. And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Barnes. And that one comes up a bit short. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Reddish. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Takes the three. Ooh, Wembanyama. Just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Reddish misses. Well, the Spurs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Over Finney-Smith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. Reeves is checked in for Christie. And Vincent is subbed in for Reddish. Now here's Davis. Hachimura outside. Back to Davis. Out to James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Now here's Paul. Left side, Wembanyama. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen by Davis. Poke loose. Barnes against Hachimura. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Barnes with a screen on Reeves. Paul with it. Vincent picks him up. The kick out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Davis. A rare miss for him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And the basket by Hachimura.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Barnes against James. Shoots over Barnes. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Davis. Here he goes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What a drive by Davis, using his size to force the defense to get sloppy and foul him in the act.
And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. And connects from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
James against Barnes. To the middle. Wembanyama with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Wembanyama. Can't connect from long distance. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team. Shooting for San Antonio. Chris Paul. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Reeves the pass to Davis, and James launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.